What is good, y'all? Back here with another banger. Today, I got my NBA Finals prediction. Heat vs Nuggets Game 1 starting tonight. We'll be reacting. Hey, man, I'm gonna keep it short, sweet, and simple, man. It's gonna be a good series. It's the NBA TV Finals series. Who would have thought that would be the Nuggets versus Heat this whole year? It was a crazy year, especially with all the players that went to the West, and then the East still being as good as it was with the top teams with the Celtics, Sixers, Bucks. Ooh, and then it's the 8th seed Heat who get there, and it's the first seed Nuggets who were a team that is like, yeah, they're the first seed, but they're always the first seed, and they're always good in the regular season, but never do in the playoffs. So for this season to be as crazy as it was, for it to be these two teams is absolutely insane. I think it's going to be a great finals, although it is, like I said, the NBA TV finals. I still think it's going to be a really, really good finals. It's going to be great basketball played. My head and what I think is telling me the Nuggets are going to win, but my heart deep down and gut deep down inside are telling me the Heat are going to win. So I don't know who to choose, but I'm just going to go ahead and say Nuggets in 6. And let me explain why. So the Nuggets are resting. They've been resting for a week. I do think it's going to come into play. I think it's a big thing. But I feel like it could make them be out of rhythm. I think the Heat are playing steadily every other day, and that's a good thing for them, So, I don't know how much of a factor that is. I think it's like 55-45 advantage to the Nuggets for them getting more rest. Obviously, the Nuggets have the best player in the series, and then I think the Nuggets are the way better team. But that's to say, I think the Heat were the worst team in every series, so that they played, and then they won. Game 1 is going to be very interesting because the Heat have not lost a Game 1 yet, so it'll be interesting to see how they respond. The Lakers also didn't lose a Game 1, and the Nuggets beat them Game 1, and it was just a sweep. So it's going to be very interesting. I think tonight's a real important game. If the Heat were to lose, it's going to be very interesting to see how they respond. If the Heat go down 2-0, it's over, in my opinion. I think they need to win one of these first two games on the road to have a chance. I don't know who's guarding Jokic, but I also don't know who's guarding Jimmy Butler. I think Jimmy Butler will be on Jamal Murray. But I do have the Nuggets in 6, man. I do have the Nuggets in 6. I can see it being a real dogfight every single game. It's gonna be an interesting series. Like, these teams, like, I don't know who's gonna score what. Like, it's gonna be very interesting to see. I don't know who's gonna guard Jimmy Butler. Is it gonna be Aaron Gordon? It might be Aaron Gordon that guards Jimmy Butler. I think it is. Jokic's gonna do his thing. Obviously, if you want him to score, honestly, more than get the others involved. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Bam's gonna have a lot of trouble. They're gonna have to have a game plan for it. Tyler Hero also expected to return around Game 3 at halftime. It's very interesting because the Heat are flowing. That could mess up everything, but also Tyler Hero is really talented and could boost them. So that's going to be very interesting. It depends what the score is, because if they're down 2-0, I saw Draymond Green on his podcast say if they're down 2-0, they should put him in, but if it's 1-1 and they're up, they shouldn't mess with it. I kind of agree with that. We'll see what kind of spark it is. Maybe bring him in off the bench. I don't know. I think he was starting all regular season, right? Obviously, you have Kyle Lowry playing really well. And Duncan Robinson, who's barely played in the regular season but has gone crazy from these playoffs. You got Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin, who's been their second best player. Obviously, he's gonna go crazy, and yeah, I mean it's very interesting what's gonna happen, man. I do have the Nuggets in 6. I think the others for the Nuggets are gonna be very important. Jamal Murray and Jokic are gonna get theirs, but if they don't, I think Michael Porter Jr. is gonna have an impact in the series, make some threes. Aaron Gordon, the KCPs, Bruce Brown, they got players, man. They definitely got players. But that's my prediction, man. It's gonna be very interesting to see. That should be the goal for the Heat, to let the others try to beat them like MPJ and them. But I think that they could, man. Like, I can see MPJ and the Aaron Gordons and KCP all scoring 15 points, which is insane, Who has to step up for Miami? I think Caleb Martin has to play as good as he's been playing. Jimmy Butler's going to have to go for 25 at the very least a game, if not more. Bam's going to have to do good, and I don't trust Bam or believe him. I've always said with the Heat that there can't be a championship team, and Jimmy should leave because Bam can't be the second best player on a championship, which I still stand by until proven otherwise. So we'll see if he proves wrong. But I don't know. My gut is telling me that he can win this. Like the AFC, the story, the grit that they play with, the dogness, I can see the Heat winning. I just think the Nuggets are the better team, which is why I'm gonna say the Nuggets. And Jokic is just really good, obviously. And the way Jamal Murray's been playing, we'll see if they can continue Jamal Murray. I don't know if they're gonna be able to. If they can't continue Jamal Murray, then it's all over with. But the way he came back, I love the way he came back. Congrats to him, man. But that's my prediction on it. So y'all let me know your predictions. We'll react to the games tonight. NBA season coming to an end soon. I'm so sad, but this is gonna be a great finals. It really is. Let me know your thoughts.